wives and you just have at a time. Absolutely not. It's not that. If you want to, there were situations in Prophet's time, and there were a lot of wars and they were very in distress. So they said, if you can have 4 wives, but you have to have equal, equity with everybody. You have to equal, everything equally to all the women. It's not that we have 4 wives or 5 wives or 6 wives. Absolutely not. It's absolutely not. So I just wanted to come to the Sharia. There is a one law, Quranic law, that's called Nisa, Surah Nisa. That's the one chapter of the Quran that if you give me 4 minutes, 2-3 minutes. Not that I have such a problem area and you are just telling me that there's no fun now being here. Anyway, there's a Sharia, Surah Nisa. Surah Nisa says that women is not that she will come and wash your clothes, and she is not that she will come and be your servant. It's not that. Women has the highest place in Quran, highest place. If you have power, if you have money, if you are a rich person, you have to have one helper for women who will cook for her. It's absolutely not that she is not a servant. She has got the full power and she is empowered by Quran. And it also says that you need not to go for earning, because you are a very sensitive person. You need to have children, because it's a nature that we are to having children, and a man has to look after women. But some people, I don't know who has just said that women, she is just a servant, and man has to be out, and whatever he will say, women don't have to say any word. So these are the problems with us. Surah Nisa says so many things about that. I just want to tell you one example. One day, one woman came. We have 2,000 cases, more than 2,000 cases, in our commission. She said, "Really, I have just, given to myself." There are more than 2,000 cases. And one day, one woman came. She was all bruised and hurt. I told her what has happened to you. She told me that my brother-in-law and my mother-in-law has, beaten me. So I called both of them in the commission. They came, and the mother is saying, her mother-in-law, she is saying that she refused to wash the clothes of my second son, her brother-in-law. I asked the girl, why you refused it? I will not wash the clothes of my Devan. I will not do that. I said, okay, you don't wash the clothes. And the lady is telling me, her mother-in-law, oh, you are doing this, that, what commission is teaching them? Are they teaching this thing that they should not do the homework? I said, no, it is against Sharia. She is not supposed to wash the clothes of her brother-in-law. It is prohibited. So she said, I don't require that Sharia, but it is prohibited that she should not wash the clothes of my second son. It is really prohibited. A Muslim woman can wash the clothes of her father-in-law, mother-in-law, not brother-in-law. When you can get married with a person, you have to have the limitations with that person. So she said, is it that I will not then, obey the Sharia? I said, you are wrong, you are mistaken. She said, I just read the Quran. I said, but you read the Quran, but it's not, you are not just getting the meaning of the Quran. So when she next time she went home, she asked somebody to tell me about the Sharia, about the Quran. Then she read that and she came back, I'm so sorry, yes, she cannot. So women in Islam has got the highest position. But people on the earth here, they are all the time. Before, so we need to sensitize men about the law. About the law, they know. Most of the women know, but men at any stage, it's the commission secretary of the state government, it's a peon of the government, it's a middle rank officer of the government. They must know the law when they are not knowing. They absolutely don't know. When they, come in a problem and they have to, then they go through the law. What law basically is. Some people really, some man has really said that this law is not man friendly. It should be man friendly. What man friendly? That's a very good law, and we hope that we get in our state. And I came here to see the experiences of every state and see what you are going to do this, so that we can also implement safe law in our state. Thank you so much.
I'm really sorry if the panel's members are getting offended. Like, we're giving a very short time, but I would like to call Dr. Sabina Martin, and she would set some ground rule for the panelists.
Hello. Good morning. Thank you, Hafiza. What has happened is, in Kashmir there is no Domestic Violence Act, and Hafiza is the member secretary of the State Commission for Women in Kashmir. The commission doesn't have members, only the member secretary, and I believe she told us right now the chairperson has been appointed. So that's why Hafiza had to say everything on behalf, which otherwise the lawyers would have spoken if there was a Domestic Violence Act. Well, thank you, Hafiza. Now we are having this state-wise presentation, and we have several lawyers listed to give their experiences. I request the lawyers, please restrict to court judgments. Though it is mentioned here, court experiences, we have another session which will talk about difficulties in implementation of the Act and the provision. I know whenever there is a difficulty in implementation of the law, we go back to court, and again it is a court experience because you have to fight that difficulty. So there is going to be an overlap. I would request that in this session to stick as far as possible to court judgment. Being a teacher, we normally we know that a detailed explanation we require half an hour, but at the end of the lesson we like to summarize and say things. Well, children, today we learned this 1, 2, 3 points. I request the speakers who are speaking today, we leave the explanation. Just tell us 1, 2, 3 points what you got in your as part of your judgment, what are the relevant points, so that we can finish in this 10 minutes. Now, just because 10 minutes have been allocated, it's not necessary that you have to use all the 10 minutes. You can even finish in 5 minutes. But 10 minutes is maximum. I know, because as I said, we do not want a description, we do not want case laws, just the point. Okay, so may I now request Advocate Ali Mansar, please introduce yourself and from Uttar Pradesh.
Second or third person is that what we are talking about in the presentation, what we are talking about, in the second and third presentation,
okay. So, इनके presentation में कौन सा?
कौन सा issue पर आपको इनको हो जाएगा?
Okay.
Good morning to everybody. Myself practicing district court law, और मैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट बांदा यूपी, I belong to यूपी स्टेट, और मैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट बांदा में स्पेशली वोमेन्स राइट की वकालत करता हूँ. और बाय द वे ये 26 अक्टूबर सन 2006 को जब ये एक्ट लागू हुआ, उसके बाद 3 नवंबर सन 6 को एक औरत को 1-1 महीने के गोद के बच्चे के साथ उसके 4 बच्चे छीनते हुए उसके ससुराल वालों ने उसको घर से मारकूट करके निकाला. और जस्ट इस एक्ट को लागू हुए 5 या 6 दिन हुए थे. देन आई मूव एन एप्लीकेशन बिफोर द मजिस्ट्रेट एंड आई गॉट प्रोटेक्शन ऑर्डर with support of maintenance order and providing the guarantee of food materials. ये हमीदा बनाम इरफान केस में. उसके बाद बांदा डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट में महिलाओं ने 125 की जगह इस एक्ट के मुकदमे इतने फाइल किए कि अब डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट में हमारे यहाँ की पेंडेंसी 300 केसेस की है। और अकॉर्डिंग टू माई ओपिनियन एंड द प्रैक्टिसिंग एक्सपीरियंस, the section 26 is a very much dynamic and unique clause of this act. During the pendency of the proceeding of 125 CRPC maintenance case, a husband snatched forcibly the child of my client. Then I moved application under section 26. मजिस्ट्रेट ने ये बार बार कहने की कोशिश की कि भाई दिस इज ए सेपरेट प्रोसीडिंग, प्लीज मूव एन एप्लीकेशन अंडर सेक्शन 12, ये भाग मेरी मत कीजिए। लेकिन अर्जेंसी को दिखाते हुए हमने उनको कन्विंस किया कि भाई सेक्शन 26 बना ही इसीलिए है कि हम एनी रिलीफ अंडर सेक्शन 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22 may also be sought in any legal proceeding pending before criminal court, civil court, family court. Therefore, please invoke your power. And after convincing my argument, must take given the custody order. और एक बात और भी है कि वो हम ऑर्डर पाने में कस्टडी ऑर्डर पाने में मेंटेनेंस केस में कामयाब रहे। फिर ऑन द टाइम ऑफ अपोजिशन ऑफ बेल 498 ए की बेल में अपोजिशन करते वक्त हम जब ये सेक्शन 26 का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, एप्लीकेशन मूव करते हैं सपोर्टेड बाय एफिडेविट, तो मजिस्ट्रेट तो इसलिए हाथ बचाते हैं कि भाई अभी तो हमने कोर्ट ने इस केस का कॉग्निजेंस नहीं लिया, लिहाजा ये एप्लीकेशन आउटराइट जो इज नॉट मेंटेनेबल बिफोर मी, हम इसमें कोई रिलीफ नहीं दे सकते। अदर पॉइंट में जब बेल हमारी अपोजिशन में रिजेक्ट हुई, हम डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज के यहाँ गए, हमने वहां पर ये कहा कि भाई आप बेल दे ही रहे हैं, हमको प्रोटेक्शन ऑर्डर दिए, इसके बाद इसके फैमिली मेंबर्स का और इनका रवैया बहुत विंडिक्टिव होने जा रहा है, और दूसरी मेरी मुवक्किला घायल है और उसको इमीडिएट एक्सपेंसेस की जरूरत है, मेडिकल एड की जरूरत है। तो कोर्ट ने मेरे आगे डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज by invoking section 26 they are providing monetary relief, and it is a surprising for you कि in so many cases district Banda passed the monetary relief order and protection order during the time of bail, granting the bail। और कहीं कहीं तो उन्होंने क्या कि भाई एक्यूज पर्सन के काउंसिल से कहा कि इफ यू आर